Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wulf Den. As you may have known, last week I got a little sick, so I canceled the show for last week. But anyway, let's move on. This episode, we explore cooking with the Wulf. What are we going to cook tonight? Well, it's a little known recipe called SpaghettiOs. Good old classic. So, how do you cook SpaghettiOs the Wulf way? Well, it's quite easy actually. What you do is you grab a bowl. Good, nice old soup bowl, salad bowl, however you call it. Set it down nice and carefully. Now, this is kind of key. Make sure that you place your cans upside down when you're storing them. See, what it allows is all the juices and contents to kind of shift and settle upward. And basically, that allows it, for when you open the can, to automatically want to slide out very quickly. Otherwise, you then have to try to force it and scrape everything out, and it just becomes pretty awkward. So anyway, take your can opener, and you open it. Wait for that thing to open completely. Sometimes you have to use a lighter. It all depends on how you have it. Open it. And then you pour the contents into the bowl. And because you use the upside down method, it generally slides down nice and easily without any problems whatsoever. Sometimes you do have to encourage it a little bit. So lightly tapping on the bottom, that'll make it run nice and smoothly down into the bowl with very little mess, and that's the trick. And voila, you have yourself a bowl of SpaghettiOs. Of course, it's cold. Some people like to eat them cold, I don't. So, the microwave. The microwave. God's gift to man. You place it ever so gently into the center of the microwave. Most microwaves has a rotary, which is very key, which is very important in my opinion, as it allows the juices and the contents to cook nice and smoothly directly in the center. So, place the bowl in the center of the rotary if you have it. If you don't, well, that's okay. Now, you might want to play with the time a little bit. Every microwave is a little bit different. They have their own rules and their own standards and their own settings. So play with the time, but I found that 2 minutes is perfect. Set your timer for 2 minutes and hit start. Now the fun part, waiting. While you're waiting, you can kind of do whatever you want, or wait for it. Today we explore the Toyota Corolla. The Toyota Corolla dates back to 1966 and was last redesigned in 2003. For 2007, it did not experience very many changes at all. It has a 126 horsepower 4-cylinder engine. Manual or automatic transmission is available. It does have an electronic stability system as an option, and the S model features a body kit. The pros for this vehicle, well, it has agile handling. Automatic transmission is well matched to the engine. It has proven reliability, and it's very good on fuel economy with 30 to 32 city, 38 to 41 highway. Cons. Steering wheel is a long reach for tall drivers. Comfortable but shabby looking cloth seats for the LE model. Noisy interior at high speeds. And a choppy ride on the highway. For crash tests, the car did very well. For the front crash test, rated good overall, green the whole way down the line. There was, however, some indications where the dummy's head hit the roof rail during rebound in the second crash test. However, the acceleration was low. The intrusion into the driver's space was also minimum, and all leg and foot injury measures were low. As for the side crash tests, you kind of get a little mixed bag. Since the head curtain airbags are optional, there were tests done for both with and without. With, you had a good overall rating. The actual rating was acceptable, as the pelvis leg experienced some moderate injuries. The treble is without the side airbags. During the side crash test, the driver actually hit his head against the intruding barrier, causing massive injuries. As for the rear passenger, he hit the pillar behind the rear passenger door. So overall, the Toyota Corolla, while not as refined as it could be, is great value for its money. And with Toyota's reliability, a great deal overall. Just make sure that you get the side impact airbags as an optional feature for your vehicle, and you'll be just fine. This week has been a little light when it comes to computer game playing. I did play Eve a couple hours every day. I also did check out the last Sam & Max episode, which was quite interesting. Be interesting to see what they do with Sam & Max from now on. And really that's about it. Didn't play WoW this week due to lack of funds. But the only other game I played was working on my car database. I've been very heavy into that lately. That's about it. When it beeps, it generally indicates that the SpaghettiOs is done. So, it's very hot, so make sure that you have an oven mitt or a thick cloth or something when you try to take it out. It is very warm, so be careful. Yes. And here we have a nice, warm, soothing, and good bowl of SpaghettiOs. Make sure that you stir it up a little bit to allow the contents to flow nice and evenly. And you have a nice, not bad. This is cooking with the Wulf. Oh, and just to let everyone know, next week I will not be doing an episode, as I'll actually be sitting in Indiana, going up north for a family get-together, so it shall be quite interesting. I will be back the following week to probably quite a lot of footage to sort through and edit. I'll probably put some of it into the show, and I'll probably do a couple of things while I'm in Indiana, exploring the rural cities nearby. So, might have some interesting material for you then. See you then.